Hello friends, this is Kuhan here and this is 2017 January 1st and let's see the review of Honda Unicorn 160 after 22 months of usage. Let's go ahead. As this is Unicorn, the riding quality and the riding experience is amazing when compared to other bikes. And let's discuss about the pros and cons which I have felt during this 22 months. And in this 22 months I have driven the bike only for 8,200 kilometers. As I already told in the first video, there is a problem in suspension for the person sitting in the pinion wheel, and that problem still exists. And the bike is not that much rigid because the weight of the bike is 10 kilograms lesser than the previous version, that is 150cc. The balancing of the bike is little bit low when the pinion is sitting back side of you. Otherwise, if you are a single person, it is good for driving. But if the pinion mounts back, the driving balance is little bit low when compared to the other bikes. Newly installed the seat cover and the tank case, and also the tank cover, this lid is okay, pretty much okay when after using so much, so it's fine now. And let's see about the brakes. The front disc brake works fine as when compared to the other bikes, and this doesn't make any problem. But the back, the rear brake has some problem. That is the switching sound. Except that the brakes works fine, but that sound is annoying at particular times. Another big minus point in this bike is the air filter location. As you can see, this is the air filter here present here, and you can't keep any dirty cloths for cleaning the bike under the seat. Why? Because that cloth will just stop the free flow of the air into the air filter, and it will result in the mileage drop. One time I got panicked that what happened to my mileage. It dropped by 15 kilometers per liter, and I found that a cloth has been placed inside only, and that is the reason for it. And after I removed that cloth, it got all right. So that is a little minus point here. And the next thing, you can see the buttons. The buttons are like old-fashioned buttons here, and the pass which is getting stuck here. So these kind of small issues are there in this model. Hope they had rectified in the next versions. And the next minus point is the suspension. It's not that good when compared to the other bikes. It is very rigid, so that the back pain will definitely come if you go for a very long drive. Now let's see the pros, that is the plus points of the bike. This full LED display is very useful. The time here is very much useful in many occasions, and you can change the trip mode A and B, the two trip modes, and it will also be very much useful while you're driving. The biggest plus point of this bike is the mileage. It comes around 50 km per liter inside city, even after driven for 8,200 kilometers or 22 months old. In highways, it easily crosses 55 or 58 kilometers. I feel that for 160 cc bikes, 58 km per liter in highways is one of the best. And the next biggest advantage is the smoothness of the bike. While you're driving the bike, it rides very smoothly. You can notice it in this bike alone. In other bikes, it will be smooth, but it is not this much when compared with this. The gears, the kickers, and all the other mechanically movable parts are very rigid here, so it is very much useful, and also it won't get wear that much. As you can see, when compared to the TVS and Bajaj companies bikes, this is very rigid and like a solid kind of thing. So it is very helpful for changing gears and all the other activities present here. And the clutch system, like the brakes and everything works fine without any damage. And I stay in Chennai, and actually I'll be driving the bike around 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, and I'll not be exceeding more than 60. And I can see the mileage is coming around 50 kilometers per liter. This is a biggest thing when compared to other bikes of this 160cc range. And another advantage is that the engine oil. The engine oil you can change even after 6,000 kilometers. So that is the greatest advantage in this bike because of that HIET technology. And I have given the bike for one paid service after the completion of the free service at the first year. And I can't say any major complaints about the bike except that suspension system. Except that everything works fine here. And the other advantage is that the engine is very good. It's very good when compared to other bikes. Actually, during the flood times in Chennai, I've been driving this bike even this level of water. I was afraid that the water will go inside the silencer and then the bike will stop, but it never stopped. It worked fine. I was very proud that time. Well, these are the advantages of this bike, the plus points. And let's summarize it up by setting out the major pros and cons of this bike. You can easily go for this bike when you are a mileage a considerable person, because the mileage is awesome when compared to other bikes. You can easily go for this bike choice. And if you are a family man, or else you will be riding with a pinion in the back, then I won't suggest to you this bike, because the balancing is little bit low when compared to other bikes, and you can feel a very much difference when you are riding in single and when you are riding with pinion. And this will cause some amount of safety issues out here, because the steadiness is not present in this bike because of the low weight. So that is the major disadvantage. If you are most of the times you are riding with the pinion, then don't go for this bike. And this bike is very much suitable for Indian road conditions. So my major decision will be, you can buy this bike for 90,000. For me it came around 90,000, and I know what price it is as of now present. For 90,000 you can go for this bike. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have any doubts, please comment. Please free to comment. I'll definitely reply for it. Thank you.